Save time and avoid the lines. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're completely demystifying the New Mexico Motor Vehicle Division's online appointment infrastructure.
Discover exactly how you can easily book your next DMV appointment online in New Mexico, right from the comfort of your own home. We're going to break down everything you need to know to navigate this digital-first approach like an absolute pro. Here's our roadmap for today. 1. Introduction to digital booking. 2. Navigating the MVD portal. 3. The virtual check-in lifecycle. 4. Document prep and real ID. 5. Troubleshooting and alternative channels. And finally, 6. Pro tips and conclusion. All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Introduction to Digital Booking.
You know those old days of sitting for hours in a crowded, uncomfortable plastic chair? Yeah, those are officially a thing of the past in New Mexico. The state has completely shifted the burden of wait times from physical lobbies into the digital space. The New Mexico MVD now utilizes a super sophisticated digital-first approach, which means you can secure a personalized appointment up to 30 days in advance. They keep a rolling calendar of available inventory on their MyMVD e-tapestry system. Basically, you now have the power to plan your visit around your own schedule.
Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating the MVD portal.
Okay, let's walk step by step through setting up your access so you can actually book your transaction. You'll head over to the state's central online portal and locate the New to MyMVD section. To get your account set up and pick your specific service, whether that's a quick license renewal, an out-of-state title transfer, or registering your vehicle, you're going to need to punch in a few key pieces of ID. And here is a major tip right out of the gate. Make sure the phone number you provide can receive text messages, because the entire check-in process relies heavily on SMS communication.
Now listen up, because this next part is a critical technical gotcha that catches so many people completely off guard. When you're entering your phone number, you're going to see a pre-populated +1 in the country code field. Do not delete it. Literally, just leave it right there. If you delete that +1 prefix, the automated SMS system will fail, it's going to register as an invalid number, and you simply won't get any of your crucial appointment notifications.
Let's move into Section 3, the virtual check-in lifecycle. So, you've successfully booked your slot, which is awesome. Let's see how this actually plays out on the day of your appointment with what the state calls the MVD Direct program. You're going to rely on this brilliant 6-step virtual queuing magic that literally lets you comfortably wait in your car instead of crowding the building's front doors. First, you get an immediate confirmation when you book. Then, exactly 60 minutes before your appointment, ping, you get an SMS reminder with a unique check-in link. When your exact appointment time rolls around, you click that link to actively check in from the parking lot. The system then issues your virtual ticket and actively tracks your position in line. Finally, step 6, the system sends one last text summoning you to the front door when an agent is actually ready for you.
But you've got to be extremely careful here. If you fail to click that digital check-in link within 10 minutes of your scheduled time, the system enforces a very strict compliance policy. It will automatically cancel your reservation entirely. Boom, gone. You'll have to start the booking process all over again. Timing is absolutely everything.
Okay, Section 4, Document Prep and Real ID.
Getting a spot in line is really only half the battle. Let's prep your paperwork to make sure you don't get rejected at the door, especially with the Real ID Act deadline looming on May 7th, 2025. To lock down a federally compliant Real ID, you have to audit your physical documents against a very specific matrix. You need one document for lawful identity, like an original birth certificate, one document proving your full unredacted social security number, and 2 documents proving your New Mexico residency, like current utility bills. What's the absolutely crucial takeaway here? 0 photocopies, 0 digital displays on your phone, and definitely no laminated documents. They must be original or state-certified copies. And hey, if you've had a name change, you also need an unbroken chain of certified legal documents, like marriage certificates, connecting your birth name to your current name. Now, here is a massive time saver for you. If you utilize the state's digital pre-application portal to submit your demographic info and upload scans of those documents ahead of time, administrative personnel will actually pre-screen them. If approved, you can slash your physical in-office transaction time to just 10 to 12 minutes. Just remember to bring those exact same physical documents with you to the appointment.
Next up, Section 5, Troubleshooting and Alternative Channels.
So what happens if you hit a snag, need to reschedule, or just can't find a state appointment that fits your timeline? Well, you've got options. State appointments operate on a strict mandate with no surcharges, but you also have municipal contracted locations. They charge between $5 and $50, but offer some localized walk-in flexibility. Then you've got authorized private partners like MVD Express, MVD Now, or In-N-Out MVD. These private networks charge premium convenience fees on top of statutory fees, but they offer hybrid access, emphasizing both scheduled appointments and rapid walk-in services statewide.
Also, if you just need to modify your booking, you can always use the Find Appointment tool on the online portal to reschedule or cancel. But for those facing digital barriers, you can always rely on telephone-based networks. The live state call center has staffed agents during weekdays, though you should expect an average wait time of about 11 minutes. Alternatively, their automated integrated voice response system is available 24/7 in both English and Spanish.
All right, finally, Section 6, Pro Tips and Conclusion. Before we wrap up, let's equip you with some rapid-fire insider strategies to guarantee a flawless visit, whether you're heading to a state office or a private partner. First, strategically assess your urgency versus cost. If it's highly urgent, private partners might absolutely be worth the premium fee. If you're heading somewhere that accepts walk-ins, avoid high congestion windows like the plague. The first and last days of the month, Mondays, Fridays, and midday lunch hours are the absolute worst times to go. And always, always perform a strict pre-audit of your original documents before you leave your house.
And just a quick disclaimer, while the info in this explainer provides incredible practical value and is completely based on the current system framework, regulations and fees can definitely evolve. For example, passenger vehicle registration fees are actually slated to increase in July 2026, so you should always double-check the official New Mexico MVD website for the absolute most current procedures.
I'd love for you to share your own appointment tips or experiences in the comments below. It certainly leaves us wondering, with rolling digital calendars, virtual check-ins from our cars, and pre-application portals, could this seamless digital system mean we've finally conquered the DMV waiting room for good? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy booking!